Catherine's Plate. I'm Catherine. I want to thank all of my subscribers who are supporting me. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit the big red subscribe button down below and the bell notification. My shows come out on Mondays and Thursdays, and I have surprises all along the way, so you want to make sure that you get notified of those. Today I am making crepes. And I'm going to fill them with a chicken mixture and then cover them with an asparagus kind of creamy lemon sauce. So, if you're ready, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to get started making the crepe part of this dish. And to start with, we're going to do our dry ingredients and then we're going to do our wet ingredients and then put them both together. Alright, so I've got half a cup of flour and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's it for the dry. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just give that a whisk. Incorporate it all together. Alright, for my wet ingredients, I have 2 eggs that I have beaten together. 1 tablespoon of cold water. 1 tablespoon of melted butter. And half a cup of milk. I'm going to go ahead and whisk that all together. Now I'm going to go ahead and start adding my flour to it. Alright, we just want to incorporate everything together. Alright, that looks really smooth now. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to let it sit for 15 minutes and start preparing the rest of our ingredients. Okay, so we're going to start mixing together everything that we need for the chicken mixture that's going to go inside the crepes. So we're going to start with 2.5 cups of shredded chicken. This is cooked. Now you can use a rotisserie chicken, or you can bake your chicken, or you can even boil your chicken, and then when it's fully done, take it out and then just shred it and get your 2.5 cups. Alright, and then I have 1.5 cups of a cottage cheese. Now I think people tend to like to use ricotta cheese also, but cottage cheese I grew up with and it's kind of a milder flavor, so I like it like that. Okay, now we have about half a cup of Parmesan cheese. We're going to put all that in there. And we have a 1/4 cup of freshly cut parsley. Salt to taste. And some pepper. Alright, we're going to give that a nice mix. Alright. Alright, so I've got my batter here. I've added a little extra water to it to get it to a little lighter consistency. And I've sprayed my pan here. This is about a 7-inch pan, so anywhere between 6 to 8 is fine. I've sprayed it with some coconut oil, or you can spray it with whatever you want, or you can add some butter to it, but just go along the whole sides and everything so that it goes around. Alright, I'm using about a 1/4 cup here, measuring cup, and I'm going to go about 3/4 of the way on that. I'm going to put it right in the center. And I'm going to take it and just slowly roll it onto the sides. Until it starts moving. There we go. Alright, we're going to let it sit there for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds until we get a brown edge. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Give it another 30 to 45 seconds and then we're going to take them out. Now I have a kind of a paper plate, any kind of plate, and then I got a paper towel on it, so after every one that comes off I'm going to cover them with the paper towel. They can sit on top of each other, but just make sure you put a paper towel on top. So just keep rolling till all of it gets, you might have some strange looking crepes. There we go. So just roll it until there's nothing left to spill out of your crepe there. Alright, so I'm at 6 right now, and we got just a few more to put on here. What I did was I folded these up so you can see how beautiful those look. Alright, so that way they'll be easier to unfold and fill, and then we can roll them up and put them in our dish. Alright, so we're just going to fold them while it's nice and warm and have it. There we go. There's all my crepes. Now we're going to go fill them up. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and fill our crepes. Do you see how nice these look? Look at these. Alright, and you just, they're nice and soft and pliable now, and you can open them up. So what I did was, after they cooked, I put them on my paper towel, flat, and then I had folded them into quarters, and then just kept a paper towel on top of these to keep them nice and moist, and now they are very nice. So what we're going to do is lay one out like that. We're going to take about a tablespoon of the filling, or maybe a little bit more. Yep, that's good. And we're just going to roll them and put the seam side down into your baking dish. So we're going to take one, open it up. That's a good amount. Put it in there. Roll it. Seam side down into our baking dish. So I have my crepes all completely filled now with the chicken mixture. I'm going to cover it with some tin foil, and I'm going to put it in my preheated oven at 425 degrees for 15 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm just going to go ahead and start warming up my sauce for it. So right now I'm fixing to melt 3 tablespoons of butter into a large skillet. And once that's melted, I'm going to add my shallots, and we're going to soften those up. Alright, so I'm adding my shallots. Alright, y'all, so this is what a shallot looks like a big bulby onion. And all I did was dice it down into little bitty dices here. And what we're going to do is, let me get this one out of here. Saute this down for just 1 minute. All we want to do is soften this down for 1 minute. Now I'm fixing to add my asparagus that I have cut into kind of like 1-inch pieces here, minus the stalks, and these have been cleaned. So we go ahead and add those. There's about 15 asparagus in here, stalks of asparagus. So we're going to cook these for about 3 minutes until they become tender. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and add 3/4 cup of chicken broth. About 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And about 1 tablespoon of parsley. Give that a stir. We're going to cook this another 2 minutes until it thickens. Okay, now we're going to add 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. All that out there. Give that a mix. We're going to add a little pepper. Salt. Alright. Mix that up. Alright, we're going to go go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to get a spoon and I'm going to try some of it just to make sure that it's seasoned the way we want it. That is delicious. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get our crepes out of the oven, and then we're going to start plating this up. Alright, so I just pulled these out of the oven. Oh, look at that. It smells good. Alright, I'm going to bring over our sauce now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and place some of these on a plate. Oh yeah, look how nice those look. Oh. Let's put one more on there. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm going to place some asparagus on these. Look at that. Oh. These look so good, right? Alright. Now, this probably will get you right here. You ready? Look at that sauce. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to cut one open. Alright, you see all that goodness in there? Alright, taking a bite, going in. Taking asparagus with it. Alright. That is so delicious, y'all. This is my chicken asparagus crepes. Those are so good. I can taste the lemon. I can taste the chicken broth. Oh my gosh. The shallots in there. The asparagus. And the crepes are so light and thin, and it just makes the whole dish. And then you have to remember that there's shredded chicken in there. I put cottage cheese in there instead of a ricotta cheese, which is kind of a typical of something they put into a crepe. Now, I also wanted to tell you that when I made these crepes, they were a savory crepe, so there was no sugar in them at all. So you can use them for chicken and anything else like that. Now, you can take this same recipe and you can add 1 tablespoon of sugar to it and make it a sweet crepe, where you can load it up with fruits and Cool Whip and stuff like that. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching my show today. I really had fun making these. I hope you had fun watching this. Make sure you give me a comment down below, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. My shows come out on Mondays and Thursdays, and I have surprises all along the way. Y'all, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next episode.